Welcome into WTOL 11 on OTT. I'm Michael Sandlin. We're going to check up all of our top stories in just a few minutes, but first, we're going to check out that forecast with meteorologist John Birchfield. John, how's it looking out there?
Hey, Michael, we got some calmer winds on tap for your Monday and President's Day, looking sunny and bright and also calm and comfortable. A much better day weather-wise if you're anticipating some calmer wind conditions. Good to see a little bit of sunshine today. However, those winds are still gusty, but the winds gradually taper off after dark and diminish tonight. Temperature-wise, we're in the mid to upper 30s in the metro, low 30s along the lakeshore, low 30s down towards Findlay and upper Sandusky. It'll be another chilly night, but certainly the wind chill factor not going to be as bad. Across the entire Great Lakes region, it is a cold one. There's no avoiding it tonight. And heading into your Monday, it is going to be a sunny and calmer day. After a chilly morning, we climb to the low to mid 40s for your President's Day. I have that full 10-day forecast and a look at our next rain chance coming up in just a bit. Michael.
We start with new details in the crime alert from last night, in which a high-speed police chase spanned multiple counties before the driver was arrested. That driver, Arthur Hall, is currently facing 2 charges in Toledo, including failure to comply and receiving stolen property, and separate charges in Hancock County. Officials say Hall had a warrant out for his arrest because of a parole violation. According to the Ohio Parole Authority, Hall has been released from prison in November of last year after a theft charge in Henry County landed him in prison for nearly 3 years. He's due in court after the holiday, but officials have not yet determined which county court he's going to appear in first. And a Fremont man has been taken into custody for murder. The Fremont Police Department says 31-year-old Judd Campbell is currently being held at the Sandusky County Jail with an arraignment scheduled for Tuesday morning. Police say they responded to a home on May Street in Fremont and found a male victim stabbed. Police say he died at the scene. As former President Donald Trump, along with his allies, continue to blast $350 million ruling against him, his political opponents are using it as ammunition. As CBS's Christian Benavides reports, this all comes within less of a week to go before the South Carolina primaries.
The clock is ticking for former President Donald Trump to pay up the hefty penalty imposed by a New York judge this week for falsely inflating his assets to receive favorable loan terms.
Within 30 days, either post the amount of the penalty up with interest, so it's 120% of the penalty. And we're really talking about something like $450 million.
We've got to get past these candidates where it's all about them.
His only remaining Republican challenger, Nikki Haley, blasted Trump.
He used $50 million of campaign contributions to pay for his personal court cases. The RNC is now going to be the piggy bank for Trump's legal fees.
But allies of Mr. Trump say his legal challenges are all bolstering him politically.
Here's what we know without any question, that this has only exposed a two-tier justice system that many Americans fear.
The ruling also levied penalties against Mr. Trump's 2 adult sons.
My father built the skyline of New York City, and this is the thanks he gets for doing absolutely nothing wrong.
Crooked judge. He's a crooked judge.
As Trump continues hitting the campaign trail, voters in South Carolina will take to the polls next Saturday in that state's Republican primary, where Trump leads by double digits. Christian Benavides, CBS News, New York.
Turning to that WTOL 11 weather forecast, we've finally got some calmer winds in the forecast tonight. Winds are going to diminish to 5 to 10 miles per hour after dark. It is still going to be a cold feeling night with temperatures dipping down to the upper teens to the lower 20s by daybreak. Now, this morning's low temperature of 16 was by far the coldest we have recorded this month, and it's likely to be the coldest when February is all said and done, because I am forecasting some milder days ahead. We're at 37, which might not sound too bad, but the breeze still going strong at around 13 miles an hour. Good to see a bit of that sunshine. Our sunset time, that is now at 6:10 p.m. as we gradually inch our way towards the spring season. Temperatures with the wind do feel a bit chilly. 30s down towards Findlay and upper Sandusky, low 30s in Tiffin, 30 in Erie County and Huron counties as well, dipping below the freezing mark. Temperature forecast, we do drop down close to 20 degrees, if not the upper teens by daybreak Monday. In Into the afternoon for your President's Day, high temperatures are expected in the low to the mid 40s. After a chilly morning, it's going to be a sunny and calmer afternoon. Winds will be blowing from the southwest at only 5 to 10 miles an hour. Certainly an improvement upon today's weather as we get the best of both worlds with the sunshine and the calmer wind conditions. It is going to be a brisk and chilly morning for early risers. Morning drive and bus stop will be in the 20s, and into the afternoon, high temperatures topping out in the lower 40s with a mix of clouds and sunshine expected. Winds are going to be considerably tamer as well. In the morning, single-digit wind speeds. In the afternoon, most areas staying below 10 miles an hour. A much calmer day on tap for your Monday. Over the next couple of days, we'll keep the sunshine around Tuesday. This might be the pick day of the week because the winds will be calm. The temperature will be milder and the sun will be out. Wednesday is looking like a mainly dry day as well. The breeze is going to kick back up as our temperature climbs to the mid 50s. Any showers we see Wednesday hold off until after dark into Thursday when our next meaningful rain chance arrives. Let's break down the hour-by-hour forecast. We've got sunny skies on tap for at least the next 48 hours. I do expect mainly dry and very mild weather for Wednesday. Wednesday evening and Wednesday night could start to see some showers inch their way on through ahead of our next cold front. This cold front is likely to bring some rain chances predominantly during the day on Thursday before finally clearing off for your Friday. Now, as far as snowfall goes, we finally did pick up some snow this February. However, it's still been incredibly sparse. Only 0.4 of an inch of February snowfall thus far, and that puts us on track to become the least snowy February on record. Only 2 Februaries in Toledo history have recorded half an inch of snowfall, and never before have we come below a half an inch. So right now we are on track for that, and our next precip chance, not snow, but the liquid variety. On the season, we're only at 9.4 inches, still shy of 10 inches of winter accumulation, and now that puts us a whopping 18 inches below average. Normally at this point in February, we would have 27.4 inches of snow, and thus far, less than 10 inches of accumulation for the winter. The 10-day forecast is still relatively snow-free. We've got bright sunshine Monday and Tuesday, both of which are going to be really nice, pleasant days. Wednesday should be a mainly dry day other than a very late shower. Thursday brings our next chance for some rain. We do cool off to the upper 30s by next Saturday. However, the end of the 10-day forecast features a nice warm up with rain chances and no signs of snow as we cap off the month of February. Michael?
All right, thanks, John. Braving the Shave, the 12th annual St. Baldrick's event occurred this afternoon at BGSU. WTOL's Laura Sandlin went to grab the story.
Students at Bowling Green State University are braving the Shave-a-thon. The annual event is hosted by partnering with St. Baldrick's, which is an organization that raises funding for child cancer research. Here, anyone can come and support, whether by shaving your head, making a donation, or volunteering.
We're trying to normalize being bald, make it fun, make it cool, stand with them, and we're also fundraising for the organization.
Over the last 12 years, BGSU has raised over $127,000 and shaved over 700 heads. Logan Sanders is one of many cancer survivors who came to show their support.
I shaved my head because this is a really personal thing for me. I had cancer twice when I was little. Even though your hair is a part of you, it doesn't make you who you are.
The event acts as a way for family, friends, and the community to come together and support kids, letting them know that they aren't alone.
I hope people take away just an overarching sense of happiness and all that kind of stuff, and people are still fighting for them, and there's still hope and stuff out there that stuff is being done. It'll grow back.
Reporting for WTOL 11, I'm Laura Sandlin.
For more information about St. Baldrick's and how you can help, visit WTOL.com to learn more. Well, hundreds of music lovers were out in West Toledo today. It was the first Glass City record show of the year. Crate diggers found new and used vinyl, CDs, and cassettes from just about every music genre possible. We caught up with one teen learning to love the classics.
I don't necessarily know 2 of the records, but I know on this one there's a little help from my friends, and I've been looking for some Beatles.
She's experimenting in the new genres of music, and she got a record player for her birthday. So we heard about this on the news, and we thought we'd come out and check it out, see what we could find.
The show has a new organizer. There were 45 vendors with thousands of music items, and mark those calendars. The next record show is April 14th. Well, young women are taking on the challenge of learning the skills needed for flag football. The Rossford Soccer Dome hosted a free flag football camp, providing exercises for 100 young women. Several stations were set up to practice catching, throwing, and movements around the field. In recent years, there have been more interest from girls to participate, and today's goal is to see if there is enough interest to form a local league.
I just love to see kids playing sports, seeing kids being active, seeing kids get out, meeting other people, being social. The experiences they gain, when they score their first touchdown or score their first goal in soccer, those are memories they're going to have their whole life. And so that's what we're creating. That's our job.
Based off today's interest, a league for grades pre-K through 8th grade is expected to begin this spring. If you're interested in signing up, visit our links mentioned website at WTOL.com.
I'm glad they were practicing indoors in that dome today. It probably felt nice in there compared to outside, Michael, with that gusty wind.
You wouldn't catch me outside, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would have been a running game as opposed to trying to throw the football in the air with that gusty breeze. The winds are finally going to calm down overnight into Monday, and your President's Day is going to be a much calmer and quieter day. Lots of sunshine to look forward to. Temperatures are going to be cold in the morning, milder in the afternoon. We reach 50 degrees Tuesday. That'll be a great outdoor day, and then mid-50s Wednesday. No signs of any snow in that forecast. Could be the least snowy February on record.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get back outside.
Yeah, it's been a pretty easy winter and looking like spring in that 10-day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to catch us again, you can see us at 11 p.m. at WTOL. We'll see you then.